Hi, I'm Kate Krieger-Watkins here with the Scoop for Mason County Press, and it is brought to you by Urca Auto Center and Safe Harbor Credit Union. And today we're at Scottville Riverside Park, and I'm joined with Joe Knowles, Vice President of Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Yes.
How are you?
Very good.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and Gary Anderson, President of the Mason County Central Education Foundation.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem. And we're here today to talk about the Scottville 10 and 31 celebration that's happening this weekend. So, you know a lot about this.
I do.
So-
a lot of stuff happening.
A lot of stuff happening.
So actually starting on Tuesday.
All right.
Starts with the Princess Pageant and the pageant, the Queen's Pageant for the Mason
Okay.
County Queen. And that all starts, I think, around 6 p.m. on Tuesday night
Okay.
at the Scottville Clown Band Show.
Great.
So that's all exciting stuff that's coming up. And if you need any more information, it's all on Mason County Press. You can look that up. And then, of course, it goes into Saturday with the car show coming up, big car show in downtown Scottville. Still open for registrations. You can pre-register. You can stop in at the city offices in Scottville and get a registration. Or you can just show up the day of and register your car there.
Cool.
So, yeah, we'll usually have 60, 70, maybe even 80 cars right there
Wow.
on Main Street in Scottville. Come on down and see that. And then same thing on North Main Street in Scottville. We're going to have all kinds of kids' games, bouncy houses, fun games, paint. I think we're painting rocks. We're doing some cool stuff. There's a little demo derby going on with Power Wheels. So there's all kinds
Oh,
of fun
boy.
stuff to do in Scottville on Saturday. And then, of course, it kind of bleeds on over into Scottville Riverside Park and kind of going in with the canoe and kayak races. And then the rubber ducky race. You can't go wrong with the rubber ducky race. That all kicks off at 2:30. So these ducks are $5 each. They're available at many of our downtown local businesses, including West Shore Bank, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Charlie's Bar, all the others. I can't name them all right now. That would get too confusing, and I would leave somebody out. So we'll just say
Right.
any great downtown Scottville business will have duck tickets. And then, of course, the day of the event, we launch them at 2:30. We usually sell out of tickets before then. So if you want to get your tickets, try to get them ahead of time. Makes it a lot easier for everybody. So.
This guy kind of, in my eyes, represents Scottville for many, many, many years.
Many years.
It's a really cool thing to see them all just like drop into the river. So
Yeah.
can you tell people kind of like what actually happens? They're loaded up and then they're
Yeah.
dropped into the river, and then how do you actually win?
Okay, so here's how it works. There's 1,000 of these little rubber duckies. They're all numbered. So when you purchase a ticket, you get a numbered duck. We keep the duck. We put the duck into the bin. There's 1,000 total that go into the bin. It's picked up right on over this area right over here, and then picked up really high with a big crane from Zach Zupin. And Zach lifts it way up, and then we count down and we pop that thing open. All 1,000 ducks fall out at the same time. They float from here on the east side of the river underneath the bridge over into the boat launch over there, where they are caught by the fantastic Scottville Fire Department, where they gather them all in. The first duck down, of course, wins first place, and there's a cash award for that. I believe it's $500.
Wow.
And we pay all the way down to the first 10 places, and then the last place duck gets $25. So even if your duck gets stuck somewhere along the way, you might still win. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is really cool. So also a big thing going on are the Spartan races.
Yeah, Spartan River races. Yeah.
Spartan River races. And is this something you guys have done before, or is this brand new?
This is the second year.
Okay.
Last year we had only the race from Custer to Scottville.
Okay.
And we were just experimenting through the Educational Foundation as another option for a fundraiser and a community event. And it was well received, it was well run, and participated well. So we were encouraged, and we decided to expand it this year. So way back when, many years ago, there used to be a race from Scottville to Ludington.
Okay.
And so we brought that back. That one starts at 7:30 in the morning. And between 7:30 and 8:30, you have to take off. You don't have to be exactly at 7:30, but in that window.
And where do they kick off from?
Right here.
Okay.
In fact, the start is right where it narrows right there,
Okay.
and that's the start of that race. So they're going to head down. We anticipate it to be a few hours adventure. I've heard 2.5, 3 hours. I've heard 4 or 5 hours. Depends on how fast you want to paddle.
Right.
And then our second event is a triathlon we added this year, and that is starting with a 12-mile bike race, and that starts right here at the Riverside Park also. Head south to Shelby Road, east to Custer Road, back north to Wilson Road,
Okay.
back west to Scottville Road, and back here approximately 12 miles of biking. Then they drop their bike, change their shoes, and they run to Custer.
Oh.
About
Sounds way too
4.7 miles they run to Custer.
Okay.
They get in their kayak up there and kayak back here to our finish line right here. So that's
Wow.
our makeshift triathlon, and that's Well, it'd be interesting to see how that goes. We like it.
Sure, yeah.
Excited about that event. And then our other event, our third event, is from Custer to Scottville, and that's from 10:30 to 11. You will leave. You register here. All registration takes place here at the Riverside Park.
Okay.
But between 10:30 and 11, you have to depart. So there's a window again, and we'll send 3 or 4 vessels at a group at a time off, and then a minute later we'll send some more. So, but the funds of this year is go into a high school renovation of the library at Mason County Central, and it's another one of our main events for Mason County Central Educational Foundation.
Great. Now, what does it cost to sign up?
It's $25 if you register online, so you go to Mason County Central Educational Foundation or MCCEF Foundation, edfoundation.org, and you can register there. $25 per person.
Okay.
So if you're in a 2-person canoe, $25 each. Day of the race is $30 a person.
Okay, great.
And we'll register here starting around 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock in the morning. And I think it will be a really good fundraiser because there are so many people who are really into, canoeing, kayaking, running. I am not one of those ones that is into the running part, but I do like the other stuff. So yeah, it sounds like a great event.
And if you're hurting for a kayak and you want to do this, and if you don't have a kayak, all you do is go over here to Henry's Landing.
Oh yeah.
And you rent one.
Sure.
And they've been a wonderful supporter of us. Paddle Sports as well is one of our lead sponsors, and then Smith & Eddy is also one of our major sponsors as well. So if you don't have a kayak, you don't have a canoe, go rent one.
That's
have some fun.
very handy, seeing that it's right under the bridge.
Be supportive of this event and the rubber duck race and everything going on. You can contribute and support a lot of different ways. You can participate for one. You can throw out ideas. You can get involved in committees. There's a lot of ways that people can support all these events, all these projects.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot going on this weekend in Scottville. So I appreciate both of you joining me today. And for any other news, go to MasonCountyPress.com, and our weather is always brought to you by Smith & Eddy Insurance. So you can check that out online too. So come on down to Scottville this Saturday because there's a lot going on. And don't forget, starting on Tuesday, they have the Queen competition for Mason County Queen, and that will take place at the band shell around 6 o'clock. So great things happening in Scottville. Come check them out.
Hi, Danny B, Urca Auto Center, and these are the new arrivals. Woohoo! Let's start this off with 2016 Yukon SLE, one owner, 4x4, 20-inch wheels. I don't really know what that means, but it's got max trailer, towing package, new tires, fully serviced, and you gotta get here to see it. Unless you're just looking at it and want to buy it right now from what we're doing. Hurry down. This 2015 Buick Enclave, all-wheel drive. Not one wheel, not two wheel, but all-wheel drive, leather, one owner. Did I say owner? One owner, and only $22,000. $22,000? You got that in the bank right now. Hurry on down. I'm telling you, these won't last. 2009 Buick LaCrosse CXL. I don't understand the XL or the LE or the SLE or any of those things, but I know about this one. One owner, leather seats, chrome wheels. I'm telling you, this is new car trade-in, no accidents, and only $6,888. Woo! I'm telling you, these new arrivals are great. That's what's happening at Urca Auto Center. I'm Danny B. Come out and check these out.